Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Baby Name Sunday. This video is going to be amazing. I'm going to be spoiling you guys a bit with another longer name list of 50 plus BOHO nature baby names that are predicted to blow up in 2023 and beyond. So these are going to be the baby names for girls and boys that you are going to want to consider for your own personal baby names list. We have a mixture of names today sent in from you guys over on Instagram, but also myself as well. So let's get into the names. All right, starting this amazing list off, we have the beautiful name Sonetta, spelled S-O-N-N-E-T-T-A. Sonetta. So this one's derived from the name sonnet. It has a little bit of a girlier ending there, and it's English from Italian rooted, meaning littlest song. Next up, we have the beautiful name Alua, spelled A-L-U-A, Alua. This one's absolutely stunning and it means moon. Then I have Mali, spelled M-A-L-L-I-E, Mali. I thought this one was so unique and so trendy going into the next few years here. It's a Polish and Serbian rooted name meaning raspberry. On the boy side, we have the name Katon, spelled K-A-Y-T-O-N, Katon. Now this one is absolutely amazing for actually boys and for girls. I really feel like it could be gender neutral, and it means throne of the clouds or pure town. A little bit more magical, we have Darwin, spelled D-E-R-O-W-E-N. Darwin. I truly believe that this name should be part of like Lord of the Rings or like Game of Thrones, those kind of medievally styled movies, or even like the TV shows. I definitely feel like this could be a character's name in those, and it's a Cornish rooted name meaning oak tree. We have a two-parter here, so I have the name Skylin or the name Skyla, so spelled S-K-Y-L-I-N or with an L-A. I love these. Davian also loved these ones too, and it means a little girl of the skies. Next up, we have the popular place name Oslo, spelled O-S-L-O, Oslo. Now this one's a Norwegian place name and has been capturing many people's hearts recently for a little boy as one of the more uncommon and unusual place names. I also love the name Rosen for a little boy, R-O-S-E-N, Rosen. It means where the roses grow, and I feel it just has this really sweet sound to it, but kind of a naturey vibe to it as well. On the girl side, we have Ambry, spelled A-M-B-R-E-E, Ambry. Now this one's derived from the gemstone amber, and I feel like just in this fall season, those warm hues of yellow, orange, red, browns are really kind of like coming alive, and I feel this would be definitely a really cool amber alternative in the future. More of a vintage choice here, we have the name Herbie, spelled H-E-R-B-I-E, Herbie. This one's derived from the sweet name Herbert, and it's a German rooted name meaning bright army. Also, I am going to actually link another one of these videos up in the corner here. I'll also have it down in the description box, but it's a video of over 100 names that I felt like were gonna blow up in 2021 and beyond. So this video I filmed about a year ago, and it's really interesting to see what names are in that list and what are some of the names that are trending now. Anyways, moving on with the list here. Next up, I have the name Kayan, spelled C-A-Y-A-N. Kayan. Now this one means high status or pure. Then we have the neutral name Moon, spelled M-O-O-N, Moon. Now this one is one of those unisex celestial word names that are definitely making its way more on the middle name side, but I've seen a few people use it as a first name recently. Another one that I find a little bit more unusual is the name Cedar, spelled C-E-D-A-R. Now this one also is a very unisex, genderless name, and I find it so sweet. It's a tree name, and I definitely find it so underused, and it definitely needs to be used more frequently in the future. Solstice, spelled S-O-L-S-T-I-C-E, Solstice, that nickname of soul. This one has a wonderful meaning. It's a nature name, and it means where the sun stands still. Hawkins, spelled H-A-W-K-I-N-S, Hawkins. You can also just do Hawken if you want as well. Nickname of hawk, and it literally means little hawk. Surname on the list here for the boy side, we have Woods, spelled W-O-O-D-S, Woods. Now this one is a wonderful uncommon nature name to use for your little boy, but it's been used actually pretty frequently as like a storybook character or a character in novels. Keeping on the boy side, we have Ansel, spelled A-N-S-E-L, Ansel, and this one's a German-rooted name meaning with divine protection. Airlow, spelled A-I-R-L-O-W-E, Airlow. This one means windy hilltop. Hendry, spelled H-E-N-D-R-Y, Hendry. It's an English and Scottish surname meaning son of the estate ruler or son of Henry. Another great boy's name is Byron, spelled B-Y-R-O-N, Byron. You guys have to add this one to the list. It reminds me of like a little surfer boy, Byron Bay in Australia, and the name means barn of cows. Then for something super unique, guys, we have Polar, spelled P-O-L-A-R, Polar. Now this one is an icy nature winter name. Now if you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Lots more names to come, but make sure you guys are subscribed down below, giving this video a thumbs up, and also posting a comment in the box below what you guys think are some names that are gonna, you know, be great boho nature names for 2023. Moving on down the list here. So next up, we have the amazing name Harvest, spelled H-A-R-V-E-S-T. Harvest. I love this as it's kind of like a seasonal name. I love it for a girl. Then I have Juna, spelled J-U-N-A, Juna. And this one is Latin rooted, meaning June. It could be a great alternative to June as well. And it can also be related to the goddess Juno. Snowy, spelled S-N-O-W-I-E, Snowy. Just like Polar, a very wintry, nature-esque name. Z name here is Zalia, spelled Z-A-E-L-I-A, Zalia. I do have a little sweet spot for this. It sounds like my daughter's name, Zayla. I think it's super cute. And it means ardent, but it also could be derived from the name Rosalia, meaning rose. Next for the boy side is Lupin, or Lupe, spelled L-U-P-I-N. This one is so cool. It's a flower name, an animal name, and it's also a literary name meaning pertaining to the wolf. Speaking of animals, we have Finch, spelled F-I-N-C-H. Finch. This one is another animal bird name, but this one has also been used as a surname as well. I have Forester or Forest, spelled F-O-R-E-S-T-E-R, or just Forest. This one was popular, I feel, a couple years ago, and then now has kind of vanished a little bit this past year. I haven't heard it as much, but I definitely feel this one needs to ramp up a bit. More little boys and even little girls named Forest. I think that's so sweet. Or if you want that surname sound, you can do Forester. Next, super fun, is Willoughby, spelled W-I-L-L-A-B-E-E, Willoughby. This one's a beautiful name meaning she who brings happiness and protection. Then for a few names that I sent in here, I have the name Mahala, spelled M-A-H-A-I-L-A, Mahala. This one makes me smile so much. It sounds like a little beach girl's name, and it actually means who is like God. Then I have Kirly, spelled K-I-R-R-I-L-Y, Kirly. It also brings a big smile to my face, this name. It just, I don't know, it has that little peppy sound to it, and it's an Australian Aboriginal name meaning tree bark or leaf. This next one here, I love it as a gender neutral name, and that's the name Brighton, spelled B-R-I-G-H-T-O-N, Brighton, and it's an English surname meaning bright town. On the girl side, a really beautiful one that I know a lot of you will love is Holland, spelled H-O-L-L-Y-N, Holland. This one's a Dutch variant of the place name Holland, meaning wooded land. I love the name Rainy, spelled R-E-Y-N-I, Rainy. It's definitely a gender neutral name, and it's Spanish rooted meaning king. Hasten, spelled H-A-Y-S-E-N, Hasten. Totally brand new to me, so thank you for sending it in. And it means fire. Then I have Taro, spelled T-A-R-O, Taro, or I guess it could be taro as well, but it's Japanese rooted, meaning eldest or greatest son. Windy, spelled W-I-N-D-Y, Windy. It's a very cute weather name. Then we have Nima, spelled N-I-M-A, Nima. And this one's a name of many origins, like Hebrew, Arabic, and Hindi, and it has many meanings: thread, hair, blessing, or Margosa tree. I have the name Sedona, spelled S-E-D-O-N-A, Sedona. It's an Arizona city name known for its beauty and tranquility. Then I have Corbett on the boy side, C-O-R-B-E-T-T, Corbett. And this one means a raven and could be a great alternative to like Corbin. Okay, it's time for something a little different here. We have the name Winterbelle, spelled W-I-N-T-E-R-B-E-L-L-E, Winterbelle. Yes, this is very unique, very out there and different, but I feel like a lot of these boho names and these maximalist names that are longer, more like bold and wow-worthy are really gonna come about in the coming years. And Winterbelle literally means beautiful winter. I have the name Mirlo, spelled M-I-R-L-O-W, Mirlo. It's English rooted, meaning ocean driftwood. Then for something similar to Winterbelle, we have Sunrose, spelled S-U-N-R-O-S-E, Sunrose. The nickname Rose, Rosie, Sun, or even Sunny. So bright and stunning. Making our way down the list here, we have Eartha, spelled E-A-R-T-H-A, Eartha. This one means she who is from Earth. Then I have Petal, spelled P-E-T-A-L, Petal. This one makes me smile so much. I think it's super cute, floral name, and kind of gives me the same vibe as Posy. Very cutesy sounding. I love the name Enya, spelled E-N-Y-A, Enya. This one's Irish rooted, meaning fire. Then I have Celia, spelled C-E-L-I-A, Celia. And this one's Latin rooted, meaning heavenly. Vale, spelled V-A-L-E, Vale. Very regal place and nature name. I have the name Inigo, so I-N-I-G-O, Inigo. I had to add this one as it kind of sounds like indigo to me. You can still do that nickname Indy, but it's a little different, and it's Basque and Spanish rooted, meaning fiery one. I also added the name Lulani, spelled L-U-L-A-N-I, Lulani. It's a beautiful Hawaiian variant, meaning sky. Then for my last and final three names here, they're definitely a little bit more bolder, and I've been seeing them come about. So I love the name Holiday, spelled H-O-L-I-D-A-Y, Holiday. Again, it brings that excitement. I feel like it's really fun, kind of quirky as well. I also have the name Forever, spelled F-O-R-E-V-E-R, Forever, with a lot of like virtue names and bold word names coming about. I think Ever as the nickname for Forever is just absolutely something. I think it's so sweet for a little girl. Then last but certainly not least, one of my absolute favorite names that I've actually mentioned multiple times to Davian, but he wasn't too much of a fan of. I love the name Pepper, spelled P-E-P-P-E-R, Pepper. It just brings this little zest and that little pep to your life. And I truly find it really exciting sounding and really happy and quirky. And you'll see with a lot of new word names coming about in the years to come, this is not going to be a strange name for long. And I think that that is so fun and very bold for your little one for now, but also in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful list of boho-y, nature-y names. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are staying warm as well. It's getting cold here, but I will see you guys next Sunday with another baby names list. All right, bye.